All right, guys, so let's jump into the next one where we can actually sketch out some circuits to be interactive with the Makey Makey. So the first thing we're going to do, just to make sure we get an understanding of how everything works, we're going to go over to your computer here. You're going to go to makeymakey.com/piano. And when you get there, it's going to tell you to click here to play. You're going to click that, you're going to see a piano. Now, if I turn the sound up here, you're going to be able to see if I click with my mouse, these arrows here. And those align with the Makey Makey, the up, down, right, left, and the space. And so what we want to do is use our Makey Makey, go ahead and get this plugged in, and then we're going to create and sketch our very own circuits. And so we're going to be using a graphite pencil. 6B is the best option that's out there. They're easily able to snag. I got the links on the website in case you need to buy some, or your local art store. So we're going to plug our Makey Makey in. We already know by now, hopefully if I hold the earth and touch one of these, it triggers that piano over there. And you can see the keys light up over there, so we know we're in good shape there. So we're going to go and take our 6B pencil, and I've just got a piece of regular computer paper. And I am now going to mark out 5 different options: the left, the up, the right, the down, and the space to align with the piano to see that it works. So I'm going to go ahead and get to it, and we'll let you know what it looks like when I get done. Alright, so there you have it. Here's what I've created, my very own interactive board here. It's nothing too fancy. I just used my ruler here, and I spelled the word coffee because that's what I love. And then what I did is I created little tabs down here at the bottom: the up, down, the left, the right, the space. The cup of coffee is the ground. And then I just put a little note for a green flag for if I ever want to use it with Scratch. So a couple things that's going to be really important. You're going to want to make sure that these are heavy and dark. And so I'm just going to go over this. Remember with the graphite pencil, if you've already started using it, you know that it can get messy, it can get on your hands and your clothes, so just be aware of that. So I'm just going to go over these here one more time real quick. I think this is all pretty good there. Fill this one in. So this is nothing too fancy, but you're just going to get the sense, because I want you to create your own creative designs. So then what we're going to do, we will then hook up the alligator clips. I almost called them banana clips. They almost should be banana clips when it comes to the Makey Makey, shouldn't it? So we will just clip here to the up. I'm going to have to peel that back here a little bit. And then stick that in the up slot of the Makey Makey. Get these loosened up here. And we can go through and just test these ahead of time. And so I'm going to do just the up here for the sake of the video. I'm going to connect this to the ground, this coffee cup here. You know, because, pun intended, coffee grounds. Coffee is also what kind of brings me my sanity. So if I hold this, I should be able to get that. And you don't know if you can hear that. So if I zoom this out so you can see, you'll see on the keyboard I am creating the switch. So I got my hand on the ground and I hit the up. So I'm going to go ahead and finish doing this so you can see how the whole design looks. Alright, so now I got them all wired up. So now if I just hold the ground with my finger here, maybe I'll go here so you can see more, and you can see the computer. And now we have sketched out our own little music panel. So we can start to convert this. Think about the cardboard creation you can make. You can start to make your own musical instruments, your own kind of big piano from the movie Big if you're from the 80s. You know, heck, I could hack this little rabbit to do a bunch of different things too. And so the beauty of this is, once you understand how the sketching works, you start to understand how circuits work, Our next step then is to, well, what if we want to make noise outside of a piano? And that's where we're going to get into Scratch, and you can start to encode what you want to have happen when each of these triggers is pressed. So now we're going to start to bring in not just physical computing of making and sketching and foil and tape and all that good stuff, but then how do we manipulate objects with code? And we're going to dive into that next. So keep messing around with your sketch designs. Please share what you create, load those up so people can learn from one another, be inspired by your designs. You know, my coffee is nothing mind-blowing, but maybe it triggers a new idea for you. And that's what it's all about, guys. All right, when you feel good about the sketching, let's move on to the next step.